Oh Jesus. Hey guys, I want you to take a look around your current surroundings and see if it's clean. Scream your answer to me like you're watching Dora the Explorer. I'll give you a moment. For everyone that said no, clean your room. You don't want your parents to beat your ass, and you certainly don't want to live like this individual here. Yeah, so I saw this on my Twitter homepage and immediately decided I was going to talk about dirty rooms. Rooms dirtier than an exotic gas house with roaches riding bikes. Be aware that I'm not gonna completely shit on people for this. There's reasons for it, and the new year is almost up, so I definitely needed something out. So, without further notice, messy generally means being unorganized, but depending on the context, it can also mean being dirty. And being dirty is, well, worse than a dirty bubble. So we'll be focusing on both of these things at the same time. On the internet, you have so many videos of people cleaning dirty houses or showing off their messy rooms where it might not only be disgusting but also entertaining. Remember back when you were really young and you were told to clean up the room by putting your toys away, picking up your clothes, and throwing away trash? It was either clean up your shit or get the slipper, belt, pot, you name it. So I speak for some, if not most of us, that at certain times in our lives, we had some messy ass rooms. Clothes all over the floor, toys scattered everywhere, dishes and food left out looking like some fucking fungal science experiment. Trust me, I've been there. My brother used to eat peanut butter and jelly in a bowl with the Ritz crackers and usually never finishes it. Every time I see it, I keep wondering what homeless ass nigga is living amongst us without my consent. When people post their dirty rooms on the internet, they are usually looking for help. However, this individual is different. This girl is named Sakio-chan. She's up next as Japan's hikikomori idol, going viral as Japan's cockroach girl on TikTok who lives in filth. Watching this video is making me realize there's so many health code violations being broken. It's insane that authorities will not do anything about this. Oh wait, I forgot, it's Japan. In order to fix someone's issues, you do nothing about it. An attractive woman living in a rotting place? That looks like help to me. Hell, one of those fucking cockroaches is probably her boyfriend. I wouldn't blame her, humans suck. Can't get mad at me for saying shit. Look at how she's feeding the whole family. Mr. Clean wouldn't be able to clean that house. That's how screwed up it is. Now, I did some digging around and found out a few things. Apparently, she was a victim of abuse, spent some time in a healthcare institution, has been sexually harassed in the past, and was essentially abandoned by her close family. I don't even know what to say except that I'm hoping she gets better, so we're just gonna have to move on from this. I'm being heavily reminded that I couldn't get away from this sort of thing because I knew people who were living like a zoo. I've been in rooms so dirty, it made me want to grab a cheese grater and tear off my skin with it. Being in that atmosphere would have most likely given me an infectious virus. Speaking about infections, how about homes that are biohazards? There's a show called Hoarders. Hoarders is a TV series that provides nearly hour-long episodes of two random individuals that are unable to part ways with any tiny piece of possessions they might have. It could be your tooth, a sculpture of your low taper fade because you can't let it go. It can even be a used condom you found on the street. The amount of junk and items collected over time causes the house to be overtaken by an unmanageable amount of clutter. In order to fix this, they must seek out professional help, otherwise there's possible eviction, kids being taken away, or even jail time. Imagine going to jail for not cleaning your house and everybody has to ask, "Hey buddy, what are you in for?" "I didn't clean my house." Now they give you a prison nickname that's called the Dirty Dobbler, using your stanky ass to sweep up that nasty ass floor. This is literally on par with drowning in a small puddle. It's moronic. I just couldn't even fathom what the conversation would be like between a grandparent and their child. My grandmother is a hoarder, but her hoarding isn't as bad as what's being shown in these episodes. Same with sharing a room with my 3 brothers when I was younger. Yes, those filthy dust collecting foot fungus and bacteria growing ass bottom feeding pieces of dirtied up the room so often that I felt like I was living in a New York subway. I love them to death, but goddamn, I wish I called CPS back then. I don't know how you guys do it. You live in a mess and do nothing about it. It's as if it's part of your entire being. I know there's a whole saying about the state of your room which often mirrors the state of your mind. Well, okay, what if I smeared shit all over my room? Do you know what the state of my mind is now? Maybe there's nothing wrong with me. Maybe I just want to be a fucking monkey. Did you ever consider that, dickhead? How do you let your homies chill in your messy room and not be embarrassed? If I had people over, I'd be pretty embarrassed that my room doesn't look good and I know they judge me for it. It makes no sense to have it that messy where sometimes you're gonna trip over things, sometimes you're not going to find things you want or need. Somehow it's manageable for certain people. Don't know how, but I'm not gonna question it. Viewing posts on cleaning troubles hurts me dearly because not only are there a lot of posts about the difficulties of people cleaning their room or any other chore around the house. Yeah, now you motherfuckers understand the pain that janitors go through. Cleaning up all that garbage, shit, and piss you guys leave everywhere. Not so funny now, is it? Anyway, the biggest tip you could get would obviously to not let it get like that in the first place. Me telling you guys this wouldn't really matter since someone is going to try and tell me that I'm stupid for thinking this way. Well, you don't have to clean up every single day, so I don't see the fucking issue. Usually when someone finds out that you have a dirty room, they are possibly going to think you are going through something or dealing with stuff that's too complicated, and you want it to be simple. That's alright. What's interesting about all of this is knowing that there's tons of factors playing into why you allow yourself to wallow in filth. You could be depressed. You have certain disorders making it hard for you to keep a room clean. You might be really lazy. The room has gotten so filthy that it's hard to clean it, so you decided to just leave everything the way it is. I can't get mad at that because cleaning can be hard. Not a professional here, but here's something to take a note of. You don't have to clean the whole room. You can list down small cleaning tasks to do without having to tell yourself to immediately do the bigger stuff. Just do one every day and gradually build up from there. If you have clutter, then give everything a home. Pretend you are running an orphanage. That way you can feel productive and not overwhelm yourself. A thing I like to do whenever I'm about to clean is to put some music on and then set a timer if I'm feeling really lazy. You might end up doing more than you initially set out to do. Eventually you'll get a rhythm going and it'll be easier over time. To anyone struggling and still going through this, things will get better. Actually, fuck it. As long as your room isn't dirty, won't kill anybody, and it's not covered in filth, I'm good with that. Remember, being messy is halfway to being clean.
Shut the fuck up!